I made something, and I want to talk about it. Cool kids are calling them zines. What's a zine? I hardly know, but it is a little book that is like an issue of a magazine. So, like with anything you decide to make, there's really no rules for it. This really spawned off of wanting to respond to like everything. Wanting to like have a comment, wanting to share my voice, but not wanting it to just get lost in the void. So I challenged myself, instead of creating one-on-one responses to like everything that I saw online, I wanted to channel that energy into a more personal endeavor. So this is what I started with, in the sense of I created one sheet that's 8 panels. I just built it in Photoshop, originally for an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, but because I'm me, I ended up blowing it up and putting it on 11 by 17 and cutting it to size. And then you meticulously fold it and make a cut, and that's how you end up with these kind of like beautiful spreads. The theme of this one, I think, kind of just channels existentialism and this idea of ambient anxiety, which is something my therapist and I discussed last week. Shout out, Eric. How I made this issue specifically is I took a really cringe slow-mo video of myself after I took a shower and like my hair was really wet and I wasn't wearing glasses, and I was dancing to a song. And I kind of knew the vibe of the photo I wanted. In a perfect world, I guess I would have taken photos of someone else, but I didn't have anyone else. So I had to settle for me. And then I just like would go in and, as you can see, like distorted my face. I think this one is really clearly how it's like warped. And then the panels of text actually were the easier parts, in the sense of I knew kind of what I wanted to get at. And there was a time where I was like, should I be writing more and having it be like more like narrative driven with like paragraphs? And I decided that that is something I could do in the future, but I didn't want to do here. Like this little infographic of what did you create today, you hopeless fucking loser, is just like something I knew I wanted on it, and I knew I didn't want to expand on it. I just liked kind of like the design of it. And I spent way too long trying to like perfect how everything looked, trying to correct the design, correct the imagery, critiquing myself, the colors. And then finally I was just like, I just have to print this. I was like, I just have to print it and be done with it and move on to the next one. And that's what I did. And that's how I ended up with these. I'm really happy with how it came out. And while I would love for people to like want this and to receive it, the fact that I typically graphic design and then upload to Instagram, or I write a story and I, publish it online, or it sits on my hard drive, just kind of the idea to have something tangibly is really helpful to me. The way my mind works, if it's out of sight, it is out of mind. And having this like little reminder that like, I made this, I'm proud of it, it looks really good, and then I could physically share it with people, that means a lot to me. And it's been really helpful for my artistic soul, for as ridiculous as that sounds. But in the year of our Lord 2025, I feel like that is a necessary thing. So this is Ambient Anxiety, Volume 1 of the Legroom Zine. I will link below to my Instagram where you can see the full spreads. And if you want one, I have a couple extra, so you can comment below and I will mail you one for free. Thank you for watching. If you've created one, let me know. I would love to get it, and I really look forward to sharing more with you soon. Thank you for watching.